Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Apparently I played the wrong version of the game, so I installed the new version of the game. The old one was like the 2013 version. The new one was the 2022 version. And let's see how far we get. I don't know how long this video is about to be, but let's get right into it. Here we go. We got the new game, the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Ultra Deluxe. I have to, yo, I start over. That's okay. So, if y'all cannot,
all of his co-workers
what
were
could it
gone.
mean?
What could
If
it
y'all
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
shut
had simply missed
up.
a memo.
Hey, I'm not gonna go over this again, all right? So, if y'all already met, if if y'all can't tell already, it's damn, looks better, right? It looks better. So that's all right. Hold up. And also the door sounds.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor did it advance.
Yeah,
the
you need to
story
shut your
in any
mouth.
way.
All right, stop talking to me. Because apparently there's a lot of new things. A lot.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm playing the whole game until we so it might be an hour. So, but I hope y'all are
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I went this way, yes. So, if it ends up just being the same exact storyline, I'm just gonna skip.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I think I do. I'm gonna take it.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No, I'm not.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
He's reading the script.
From here, it's,
No, it's not.
left.
Oh, maybe it is. Yeah.
Oh, no. No,
Oh,
it's
really?
to the right. My mistake.
Oh, I hate you.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever
Bro,
said it was to the right?
Make up your
What
mind.
was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes.
Yo.
I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely
Okay, then.
this way.
What? Enter the creepy horror basement. If y'all know what, alright, bro. If y'all watched the last episode, y'all will know what this room is.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick,
Look, I was
Stanley,
down
close your
there.
eyes. Okay.
I was down there in the last video.
We just have to get back to,
That's where I was in the last video.
Am I kidding?
That's funny.
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
That's a good idea.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Alright then. Is there anything different? Or what did I just do? I wonder if anything is like open. Alright, I'm gonna follow the track
When
this time.
Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
I might have.
Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
It was.
I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh my. You go that way. I think I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, this way seems good. I like this way. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. Okay.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
There was.
Do we need to restart the game
No,
again?
no.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again.
Right.
But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
You're annoying. I hate you. Only that one, though. What?
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Yeah, you ruined
I might
it.
be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. What's this?
Aha! I knew we'd miss
Alright, bro, this was never here.
Story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way.
You're actually annoying. Bro. What are you making me do? Oh my god, what is this, bro?
Now this, well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Yeah, I do.
Well, you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
What?
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Yeah.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
All right.
Some people
yes, I
win
did.
fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart. I've got a solution.
Stanley Parable
This
Adventure
time,
Line.
to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Not hard. Do we want to follow the line though? Yeah, probably. Let's see where it takes us.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though,
all right.
Thought, wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Well, yeah.
Wait, cut the music.
Yeah,
Go
please.
back and look at that fern.
What are you talking about?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
I'm good. I have a bad memory anyway.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I'm so confused.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us?
This is the story, I guess.
After everything we've been through, Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart. You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Hey, you were kind of evil in the last game, I'm not gonna lie.
Mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Alright.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
Bro.
Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I don't know. Can I just imagine, like...
Oh, no, not you again.
God dang
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms.
Yeah, you shut up, bro. You were evil in the last game, okay? You set off a bomb, okay? I don't want to hear it, bud.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Which one is the right?
Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
The confusing ending?
Oh, hold up, what's this?
Playing the confusing ending for 17 minutes. Yeah,
confusing ending?
Actually.
You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
No.
And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all
I guess
determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
Yes.
Well, what if I don't want to forget? My
Wait.
mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this.
I pressed the right button.
Wall.
This one.
Well,
and I walk.
Who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped?
What?
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Bro, it turned into a freaking horror game, bro. God damn. I guess I just go to the meeting room like normal.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'll open the door on my left this time.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling
we laughed at this before.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay, I mean, I guess not.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but no yours, of course. Soy. That's a lonely purse. What? Bro, do I see a panda with a freaking gun to its head? Business strategy. What? What is going on? Wait a minute. Is this elevator? Do I go down or up? I'm gonna go up. What did he say and I'm what? What is you just gonna say? I'm rapping on this is okay. Hey, I playing with Stanley, the narrator, stir. Got a bird, got a Learn, gird, bird, da bum, bubba da bum, hubba da bubba da ba da ba 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 da. Narrator, narrator, stepping up,
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Oops.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
So we got this last time.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, this is different. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, I've already been in there. I think I'm gonna go through the
Passageway
escape.
had the word escape written on it. The truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I don't care. I'm gonna keep going. I don't care.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No, there's no track. I've already gone through there, okay?
Stanley was
Narrator,
making
shut
a
up.
conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
No, shut up. It's not my death. Might look big, red, and scary, but it ain't my death. Oh, it's my death. There is no way I lived.
Word into motion, and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise. He reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so
Wait,
he resigned
I'm actually about to
and willingly
die.
accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Wait. I'm actually about to die.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Nah, I'm good. Dummy. Wait.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Yo, you need to shut your mouth.
When every
Alright, bud?
path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now?
No way, bro.
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Bro, there's no way this is the end. Oh, this is cool, bro. There's my office right there. Freedom ending. This is the very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Oh, the game's alpha. So 2013 when we played the 2013 version. This was the ending. That was the ending, which we didn't get. Countdown room. Huh. We all know what that was. That led us to our ultimate doom.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both
Cut her
wish
off.
to be free.
Cut her off.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Ow.
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat.
Escape. Quit. Oh, but do I do this again?
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
There's no way that's the end, right?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
I don't know. You tell me, aerator. What does it mean?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As
What?
you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Yes, it was.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Nice.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Our room.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if them... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Yes, Neradod. Oh, my mouse died.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Okay. I guess we just gotta jump. There we go. Jumps remaining 0. Did I really have to jump though? Or is that just a weight of time?
Surely that's
I guess
not
so.
all the new content. There has to be something else,
Yep.
right? Goodness.
That's it.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's
I mean,
just
there are, I mean,
elevators
yeah,
and
you know.
jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new
Yeah.
content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it.
Yeah, you know, me
I'm
too.
ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying the
That's
new
it?
content.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap
Yes.
expansion
Oh my
to
God.
market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me
That's-
started on
that's
the level
crazy.
of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still
No.
with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do
Okay.
you say, friend?
Yeah, alright. Cool. Let's do it. This is not the original one, but, yeah, this is not the original.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Okay. What's that? It's a coffee nut. I mean, whatever you say.
How cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be. Well, it got me thinking about the
You know,
past
yeah.
and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
Yo, this is actually night.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release?
That's
Remember
crazy.
back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
He's speaking facts. He's speaking facts. A trip down memory lane. Smile because that happened. Yeah, oh, that's cute. Outside, don't play for 5 years. Go outside. If y'all watching this and you guys are no lifes, I mean, continue watching my video, obviously. You can watch my video outside, though. New video game releasing today. Characters surprisingly down to earth. It's all cute and all.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3.
Whoa,
it
now.
Was all of them.
Whoa,
And
you're
now
getting ahead of yourself.
It's nothing.
You're getting ahead of
no
yourself.
games at all.
Halo
It isn't even
is
the Stanley
unbeatable.
Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
You're getting ahead of yourself too much here, narrator. You mentioned every game of the year. Okay, that's even Halo. All right, nothing's beating Halo. I'm sorry, but nothing.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It
Oh, it
didn't
still
need
is,
new
bro. This game
content.
is...
It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Dang, bro. This guy making it sound like it's actually like a person who freaking died or something. Like, I'm about to tear up.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Yo,
What's this? What's down here?
yo, what is down here, yo?
No. Oh, God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor.
Oh, no.
I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Yeah, oh,
Surely these
yeah.
reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh, no, I don't know. Oh, no.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny,
That's
with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert.
That's
into the Stanley
crazy,
Parable,
bro.
But the game is already such a densely layered web.
Oh, look, that's
profound
Halo.
philosophical
That's Halo up there.
insights
You see
I
that?
can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
With all of its good reviews, that's Halo up there, right there. Oh, this right. Oh, this. You said this is PUBG? Oh. Keep on moving.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
No, you're definitely
Tell me
not
if I'm
preachy.
preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable
narrator.
isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Oh, yo, what's that right there? Oh, you said that's CS:GO? Oh, dang. Oh, it's been on trending for 15 years. Oh, really? Oh my God. What's that? Gmod? Oh, that's the oldest and still the best game ever. Oh, really? Oh, but that review says it's still not as good as Halo. Oh, yeah, that's true.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's
That's
happening.
crazy.
I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
No.
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Oh, I don't want a skip button. I like you, narrator.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary...
Shut up.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place.
Alright, bro, you're rambling on.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well,
look.
I want to say maybe 30, 45
Oh my
minutes.
God.
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to.
Alright, bro, damn.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Alright, well, you gotta stop
You've
ranting
just been
on,
frozen
bro.
there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really...
Shut up.
Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
What?
Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Oh my God, the plant died.
I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with.
Alright, well, okay. Skip that. What's happened?
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
Oh my God.
Sit down in one place and not move for one entire year. Let me...
Bye. Oh, he's just not here. Oh my God, my ears. Just the clock freaking broke.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said...
Okay, what is going on? This poor guy, bro. It's been like 400 years, probably.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the
Okay, yep, skip that. We don't want to go through that period of time. It's been like 8,000 years, I'd say. Oh my god, bro, where am I? Next escape is gonna be like the whole roof is down. Pretty much. It's been like 800 years, probably. 16,000 years right there, gone. Oh my god, a whole forest grew. What is going on? Why did he give me this much power? Oh. We're like 80 billion years into the freaking future, bro. There's dinosaurs back on Earth now. Yeah, I don't want to be in this. I don't want to be in this time. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. What? Why am I sideways? What happened? The narrator is just completely gone. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Am I just supposed to walk? Yep. The end is never the end. Why am I back here?
All of his co-workers were
Oh, he's
gone.
back.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, we're gonna go this way. Where do we go that way? We're gonna go this way.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes,
Yeah.
I have something very exciting to show you.
Oh. No, we're back here, bro. Last time I went this way, I died. Hey, narrator, I freaking died.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
I just blast into
Which is
outer
why
space.
I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
What?
Yes,
Wait.
you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions?
Oh.
Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Yo, this would be an amazing. Yo.
Now,
If they
to be
added
clear,
on like
I haven't quite
so
nailed
many
down what
endings.
exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Who the hell is
I
that?
figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
I don't know. New feature, the reassurance bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic
It's gone.
sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Oh, there
You
it
see,
is.
Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can
What?
you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Sir. All
The
right.
benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more awaits you in the Stanley Parable 2. Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Oh yeah, definitely. It would definitely go to this game. I feel it running through my veins. I can feel it.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first edition... Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
Yo, that would actually be
Let's have
amazing.
you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
Okay.
Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
I'm Jim.
I want you to
Lord
imagine
Jim.
yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking
You're
as
also Jim.
falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Hey, Jack. Jack. Hey, you can't hide. Freaking come up. Okay? Come up and truly be Jim. Oh.
Yes!
Oh
you
my
see?
God.
What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you.
That was
Do it again,
that,
do it
yo.
again.
Okay. Oh!
It hits even harder the second
It
time.
does,
If
it does.
this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
Wait,
Let's
I'm
take
gonna
a
do it
break
again.
From the Jim button.
Oh.
I'm too emotionally drained from all of this
Whatever.
personal validation.
Shut up. Hey, let me do Jim. Hey, let me do it a third time, bro. Why? What's this?
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work
I
of
would
finishing
legally
this
change my
feature.
name to Jim to play the game.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
This one.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
No, I didn't want that one. I really did not want that one. I actually did not want that one.
Here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game.
I'm
This is, in
I'm
fact,
going
a
into the infinite hole.
that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
I did it.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Or will I actually fall forever?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
No, I'm not.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley.
Oh, thanks.
I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look,
I know.
I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
So okay,
What normal
just kept throwing
person
his cigarettes
actually
down
wants
here.
to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Dang, alright.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
Yeah.
If that works for you,
Yeah, I mean, that works for me.
go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on.
That
I'll
doesn't...
just be up here when you're ready.
It doesn't work for me, boy. So I'm not teleporting. Alright, I'll teleport.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Mostly infinite hole. Oh, he changed it. That's cool.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
What is this? Oh, nice. Is that me?
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
I love them.
I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
The hell is this?
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
No, don't. Ugh.
Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Even worse. God
Who am I
dang.
kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags.
Why is there
And I do very
two?
much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, insert a few of my new features into it.
Okay.
Peacefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up.
No, not
All
again.
right, perfect.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. Take a look.
Yo, they actually... What? They actually... Oh, yo, this game is crazy, bro. Yo, y'all better like the freaking video right now. Subscribe, too. Subscribe right now if you guys have been enjoying this video.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
So we've already seen the cutscene, so there's no point. He just says, if you haven't seen the cutscene, he just says that, something very peculiar happened and nobody was in the office. Oh, the bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay. I trust him.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Oh wait, maybe there's a...
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you?
No.
Or coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket
I'm gonna go
walked
downstairs.
upstairs to the boss's office.
I'm going downstairs, shut up. Yep, see, here's the...
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines.
I did
Remember,
indeed.
No reward for collecting all of these.
Oh,
Only
yeah,
the
whatever.
intrinsic pleasure
Shut up.
Of a job well done.
I don't
you
care.
can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried.
You need to
So, I
shut your
implore
mouth.
You to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then, something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all.
Oh, what is this guy...
That's strange, Stanley thought.
Talking
Usually
about?
the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong.
Nah.
Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket.
Yeah, what happened?
Indeed.
Where's my
Now
freaking
he
bucket?
noticed The rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt himself floating
Oh,
off the
you
ground.
just noticed that.
Oh, gracious, he exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it.
It's 8 feet
Far
tall.
off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him. Stanley! Stanley, it's me! The bucket! Could it truly be? He rushed forward
Yeah,
from room to room.
the bucket, the
passing
bucket.
by one bucket
Where's the
after
bucket?
next.
I don't
None of
feel
them
it.
were his.
I can't feel it.
None of them were his special bucket.
No, it wasn't.
To me, Stanley. Find
No.
He
No.
had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along. It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
My bucket, bro.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What the heck?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work.
What?
But on this particular day,
Bro, what is
her walk was
going on?
interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled
That's
through
me.
town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
That's me.
Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him.
Yo,
Perhaps
he was...
didn't even realize
Wait.
he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
This is not the meeting room entrance, bro. Where am I going? That was not the meeting room
When
entrance.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, we can find them. What? Trust the completionist instinct? What is going... There will be a reward for finding them all. There will be a reward for finding them all.
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 not again. I
What
won't
do
be
you
part
mean?
of this. I'm not going to encourage you. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What? Okay. I guess I'll go upstairs. I'll go upstairs. I will go upstairs this time. Maybe there's one in here. Yep.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley figs? Or what about Stanley?
They need to sell these. I'll definitely buy them.
Like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Yes, sir.
They couldn't pop yet incredibly by simply
Did I already
pushing
guess that?
random buttons on the keypad. Stanley happened to input the correct code.
I can't. Okay.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Boom.
I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines.
Stanley.
And now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies.
No, bro, it's just
What
Stanley's.
name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you
Ah,
get from
no,
seeing a small
look, you
number
based
in
it-
the corner of your screen go up by one?
Yo, shut your freaking mouth, alright, bro.
I'm sure it will come to me.
Yep. It's already came to me, alright? I'm the figurine, alright? So, why don't you let me decide here, okay, bud? I'm Stanley. I'm the one.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
We know what happens here, bro. Okay. We're doing it. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yeah, so this is, if you guys didn't watch
He
it,
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
so if you guys didn't watch the last episode,
Here was
we
the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with
got on the
emotions.
same place.
Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
So we're gonna turn it off this time. See what happens.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand,
bro.
but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way right now that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Dang. Yo, that was nice.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's
Why does he
something up
sound
there
like-
I need you to do.
Like Baggins from
Stanley
freaking
did
Lord of
not
the
question
Rings.
why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Okay.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Oh yeah, this is different. Oh
now
no, it's
pick
not.
up the...
No, it's not. It was not different. I think this definitely happened last
This is
game.
the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
The sad
Once upon
story.
a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press Y to take me to work with you. Oh, this is my house.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever
Where's my
Stanley is
monitor?
hearing
Oh.
the bucket say to him
Oops.
is just in his head.
To go back to work. Why do I keep going back and from to
I'll
work?
try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location.
Hey, you caused
That's
this,
it.
my boy. You
It
caused
doesn't
this,
do
okay?
anything else.
You caused this. Don't listen to the loud man. Press I first to go back home. What if I do listen to him though? What if I just stand here?
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket.
No, I
This
still love
stupid
you.
hunk of metal.
I still believe you. Bro, what if I just sit here? Like, I don't want to take too long, though. I'm just gonna sit here. Alright. I'll press F.
It's sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
No, it does not. Oh, maybe it does. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press L to go back home. Bro.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid.
Bro,
Like
what
it
is this
would be
guy
better
talking
at moving
about?
an amount of water from one room to another.
It kind of does, though. To relive this same day with me over and over.
Oh no, I'm having feelings for the bucket. No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket?
Yo, I'm about to-
Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks.
I'm about to
What's
get
wrong
clingy with
me?
the
I
bucket?
don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes, the bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation. Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it.
What?
Give it to me now. Give it, or I'll...
Bro, what is going on? Go back to work, Stanley. I'm not gonna pick up the bucket. Nah. No more bucket for me, boy. No more freaking bucket.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh my god, bro. Just get so loud.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Bro, what? Bro, why am I back?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the
Bro,
body of a man.
we've already gone through this
town
ending.
talking and screaming
Oh,
to himself,
last time it was with the
and then
bucket.
collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
She turned and ran? She didn't even call the ambulance or anything?
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work.
God
Can you
dang.
verify that this is correct? Excellent.
Yes.
Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Yup, you're welcome now. Bye. Oh, and can I get your number? Oh, dang. How long was I falling for? Like, it has to cut. That sounded like it definitely, like, that's like, I don't know. I don't know. Last time, bro. Stop.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
Dang, bro. Nope.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket.
Oh,
It's
this is
true
different.
that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the
This
rest.
is different.
It was a glorious bucket to behold.
Oh my god, this is bright. Welcome to the grand exhibit. You're standing at the precipice of knowledge.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
The photographer experienced catatonic shock for the several weeks as a result of the euphoria from exposure to as many buckets as once. That is more than 25 buckets. My god. Inferno bucket. A replica of the Inferno bucket. Like a caveman, I'm dribbling. Dribbling like that butt and I'm fiddling. What's you gonna say to me? I'm riddling. Pull up on the block with the Glock, yeah. Load that up and then pop, yeah. Pop one, pop two, when I'm dead. Drop up in the bucket, okay, eh. Shoot the deer in the head. While I'm hunting like a motherfucking Ed. Special ed in his mud, huh? Like a cave drawing, I'm so fine with my grawlings. Drawlings with the brawlings. What you finna say to me? Okay. Finna beat this game? Okay. Been recording for an hour and 8. More than that, probably like an hour 30. Cause I had to stop. Cause my storage filled up and popped. Like a drop in the water and a droplet. Like I'm gonna really pop it. Alright, I'm sorry.
It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Yeah? The hanging bucket. Oh.
There is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong. Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
I wonder if I left the game there, if I quit.
Let's find the story.
Let's find the story. All right, guys. I'm gonna end it off here only because I've been recording for, let's see here, an hour and 21, and that's just my first. That's just my first recording, okay? But look, I know there's so much more to dive into this game, and that's why I might be making a part 3.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been
Alright, bro,
on. I can
really?
promise-
I'm gonna end it off here, alright? I'm gonna stop playing, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you subscribe. The road to 200, then 1K, then 2K, then 3K, then 4K, then 5K, then... But look, guys, that will be the end of this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. See ya. And so did he. Click off the video and subscribe and like the video because you can subscribe, okay? Like the video, like. And I'm Millie Rock, yeah. Millie on my rock, yeah. And it's not the lyrics, but you bet your